Hello.
Hey, I got a call.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on?
Okay, your name is what?
Senior Corporal Williams.
Okay, and your badge number?
10282.
Okay, and your name?
Brown 11705.
Okay. I've been having a hard time reporting child abuse for years.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's sick.
Okay.
So what am I doing wrong to where police are consistently interrupting me and preventing me from reporting the abuse of my daughter?
Let me know what's going on, man.
Okay. Well, you can look at the text. She said that someone accused her of doing something today. She didn't do it. And
Who is she?
My daughter.
Okay.
She said that someone accused her of doing something today, and she didn't do it. The person that accused her of doing it was the one that did it, and they obviously didn't know that they did it. But
where is your daughter now?
She's with her stepdad. They got her out of corruption, and I've been reporting it to the police for years, and they won't do a report.
Like you said, out of corruption. What's corruption?
Right. Okay. Here's the text. They made James Hastings of Itasca, Texas, made false statements in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've been reporting that. I also reported it in Tyler that a CPS worker would not take reports of child abuse and was calling me, harassing me. I reported that in Tyler of February of 2019.
Okay.
They gave me a criminal trespass from the police department for cover-up, so I couldn't report the child abuse. Then I went to Texas Rangers August 1st, and I reported my abuse and child abuse and was arrested there by Garland Police, laughing and snickering, thinking it was funny. Then I flagged a police officer down because all the police officers I was calling on my phone kept covering for crimes. So I flagged a police officer down, got a report number 081715-2020 that was ignored. I did another report April 1st, 2021 at Salvation Army, 2105666938. They keep doing miscellaneous reports to tamper with evidence so it don't get investigated. That police was supposed to refer it over to CPS. He tampered with evidence, lied in the report, and did not do the report. Then he came November 4th when I tried to report corruption with CPS that they wouldn't take child abuse reports, multiple. He came November 4th, 2021, and gave me another miscellaneous report to cover for CPS 200384, 2021. So I had another police officer call and try to get out of doing the report. I went to the police department. He didn't want to do a report. Multiple departments have covered for the child abuse, including CPS. So here's the text.
Yeah, here's the text.
Where is this child abuse supposedly happening at?
She's with her stepmom and stepdad.
Which is where?
In Dallas. So September 24th, 2011, Dallas police took pictures of bruises. She was over her dad's house, and there was pictures of her bruises. Okay. It was ignored. I moved away. And for years, she didn't have contact. I reported to CPS and the police and the courts and multiple parties that she said that stepmom sat on her legs and feet. She could not breathe and whipped her with the metal part of the belt for eating candy.
Okay, so question. Does the dad, who has custody?
Here's the custody agreement here, out of corruption, that the police will not investigate. I have supervised visits from lies and slander, and no one will investigate it. So keep covering for it for years. Supervised visits right here. FLP will not call me back to get supervised visits. I tried to report it to the police. They covered for it. This is reporting abuse to the court right here.
Okay, so do you have custody or is it joint?
No, out of corruption. Out of corruption. No one will investigate the corruption and slander and lies that has me on supervised visits. I have no clue why I'm on supervised.
You have supervised
and have no clue why people keep covering for it and lying and tampering with evidence.
You can't do anything about the court orders.
Well, what I want is investigation on the criminal activity that got me the supervised visits. It's crime to make false statements to CPS, and CPS won't take the reports.
Well, that's a CPS issue.
Well, I want to know who's going to take the reports of people taking bribes to tamper with evidence and violate my rights as a parent. Who's going to report that? Who's going to investigate that? Taking a bribe in multiple parties, committing crimes to sabotage my parental rights. Who's going to investigate that? Because it hasn't been investigated for years. So here's the supervised visits that were obtained out of corruption. My daughter's in abuse now because police and CPS keep covering for crimes for years. Here is where I reported it to the court. They covered for it October 10th, 2018. That's right there. They would not follow through with the first custody agreement. They wouldn't let me appear at court then. I'm giving you evidence.
Okay.
Yeah. You would need to see it. Okay. Then right here, they went in and did a restraining order for crimes that haven't even happened. I don't think it's funny. I think it's sad.
I'm laughing at you, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, can you continue with what you're talking about? You're trying to get us to help you, but you're bashing me for laughing.
Yeah, well, it appeared
I can't
that
have
you
a
would.
smile on my face. I'm having a smile on my face. I can't have a smile on my face.
I just don't think that it's funny that my
I'm
child
not
is.
laughing at
Police
you.
have covered for child abuse for my daughter for years.
What makes you think
And
I'm laughing at you?
CPS. Okay, well, I don't think it's funny.
I'm
So
not
that's all I'm
laughing
just
at you.
addressing.
Okay. So go
Okay.
on.
So this is the protection order. Well, where they set for a protection order with the judge, and then they claim they don't know why they did it.
Okay.
So I don't understand why the police department and CPS and courts and multiple entities will cover for child abuse and conspire to take my rights away as a parent. And they're hearing a child custody agreement. Isn't that a felony?
Okay, so you're claiming these child abuse. Do you have evidence of the child?
I just showed
The
with my phone.
pictures?
With my phone.
What's your daughter's name?
It's Michaela Cage.
Can you spell it for me, ma'am?
Michaela.
Cage, Cage.
Yes.
When's her birthday? What's her phone number?
If people are taking bribes to keep me away from my daughter and sabotage my child custody rights, is that a crime?
Yes, that's a crime.
Okay, so why has it not been investigated for so long?
I have no idea the specifics of that particular case, but we are here about your daughter and the text message that you received from her.
And also, if she's in an environment where she's getting abused and CPS and police departments and multiple entities are covering for it, I don't feel safe with her in that environment, or neither does she.
Okay, well, you have to take that case, take all that to CPS. But for now...
Well, it's hard when the police have intervened and me making reports to CPS. First, we need to get the corrupt police officers that sabotage evidence and keep these businesses from doing reports and upholding the law, their consequences. CPS is not going to help with police enforcing crimes.
Have you had it all on video before?
No, when they were really all haywire, intervening at CPS, at shelters, for me intervening in housing and all that chaos, no, it wasn't recorded before.
Well,
That's why I was crazy like that.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's crazy. What you're doing right now, you step in the right direction, okay? We can't get to the bottom of everything that you're telling us in one night. That's going to be with you taking the proper steps. In the meantime, I'm going to make a report with what you're telling us about your daughter tonight, okay?
068-906-2022.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
do I combat the corruption and the police officers that deny investigation for cover-up for years?
I don't have answers for that, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I need to do something because isn't it a crime to not take reports for child abuse?
Hold
In
on,
that criminal?
Ask that question again.
Okay, if there's suspected child abuse and police officers and CPS do nothing, isn't that a crime?
Yeah, but we're not doing that, so that's all that I can answer for you right now, man.
Okay, well, it's been done for years. That's why she's still in that environment. That's why I have a protection order. That's why Family FLP will not call me back for the supervised visits. And if they withhold access to me talking to her on the phone and having contact because they mistreat her and abuse her.
Okay. Cool.
So what they do, normally what they do is they withhold contact. So she's isolated and stuck in the abuse. Police cover for it and CPS.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's good that y'all have communication going right now.
No, they have interrupted the communication each time that there is suspected abuse. They stop me from communicating with me when she reaches out for help to end it.
You're talking about the stepdad.
The stepdad is like he has special needs because he had a stroke. So the stepmom is.
When you say they, who are they?
It's the stepmom and dad. It's mainly the stepmom that's controlling it. So my daughter said that she got hit for doing something that she didn't do. The party that hit her was the one that did it. Stepmom has called me and accused me of sending fire trucks over there, and I didn't even know where she lived. They have also went to the court and did a restraining order on me, and I didn't do anything. She's the abusive one, and police have been covering for it for years in CPS.
You have her dad's information?
Yes. It's I don't. You're going to refer this over to CPS, right? Because they're tampering with evidence and covering for crimes, which is a crime itself.
Yes, ma'am. What's his name?
His name.
And his birthday?
And I want to get to the bottom of why it's okay for them to withhold me having access to my child and no one's doing anything about it. Why I want to get to the bottom of why I have supervised visits out of corruption and no one's doing anything about it for years. And why police have arrested me reporting child abuse.
Is this all out of Dallas County?
Yes.
Okay, well, I would probably start there. Go to the family.
Well, here's the thing. I have been starting for years. What we need to do is find out why in Tyler, when I was reporting child abuse and the CPS worker, did they give me a criminal trespass from the police department? Mm-hmm. We need to find out why Cass County covered for child abuse, Marion County. We need to find out why
you, right?
The police department and me. Okay. We need to find out why June 17th, 2020, I was detained reporting child abuse.
I think you should hire a lawyer for that. You should probably hire an
okay,
attorney.
So
they'll probably have.
I can't afford an attorney. That's why this cover-up has been going on years. I want to know why I need an attorney to investigate criminal activity from the police when it's a crime. Who polices the police? And if the police don't have anyone policing them for years, is that dangerous for all mankind altogether, or just me alone? If there's no one policing the police, is that a danger for everyone or just me?
Oh, no, that sounds like a danger for everyone.
Right. So I need to figure out who polices the police because they're contributing to a lot of abuse and covering up for a lot of crimes I experienced.
Right. Okay. Well, we can't do anything about that right now. Officer Williams and Officer Brown cannot do anything about it.
Well, you did recommend an attorney when I was getting mistreated by police and they were tampering with evidence, which are crimes that no one is investigating.
Right. So we came here about your daughter.
Right. And this police tampering with evidence and covering for her abuse is part of the abuse.
Well, yeah, but we can't do anything about that part. But we can make a report. And that's
okay. So let me make sure I understand. When police are contributing to abuse and committing crimes, you can't do anything with police committing crimes.
Hey, at this point, we've came here. We've given you all the information we can give you. You're asking me the same questions that you asked her. Giving you the same answers over and over again.
Well, you haven't. For years, police keep tampering for evidence and not letting me know who to report their criminal activity to.
We hear your concern, and I told you there's nothing we can do about it. We're gonna make a report about your phone. About the message your daughter sent in your phone, and that's it. And we're leaving. Okay.
Well, I want for people to get the charges they deserve.
All right.
Because it's sick.
Well, we wish you well, ma'am. Okay. Thank you. We're going to do the report, okay?
Well, the problem of it is that tampering with evidence and me not getting an investigation for years.
All right, ma'am.
I've done this multiple times and it's been ignored.
All right, good luck.